Hey, how's it, everyone? I'm back again, ready for a bit of a preview to UH softball, and they will be playing against Long Beach State starting on Friday night at 6 p.m. Hawaii time, and they'll have a doubleheader Saturday at 2 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, obviously, I will be attending those games. Of course, University of Hawaii is heading into a pivotal home stretch because they have about nine games in their season where they will have to play well, and they are going up against the top teams because as of right now, Cal State Fullerton, they lead the series 14-4 in the Big West. But UH's next opponent is against second place Long Beach State at 13-5, and currently UH is tied for third at 11-7 with UC Davis. Fortunately, we have the most wins of everybody in the Big West at 28 wins. But the one thing that they've yet to do is put together a 3-0 series. And not going to lie to you, I actually thought they would have had a 3-0 series by now. But Cal State Bakersfield seemed like a good shot, seemed like a good chance of that. Unfortunately, they ended up dropping one of those games. So, anyway, before we go on, I'd just like to just kind of remind you guys, hey, subscribe if you haven't. Helps the algorithm, helps me out. I'm right. Are you going to see any of the B-roll that I took on my cell phone at some of the games? I don't know yet, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, let's start this thing.
There you go. Oh. Yeah! Got it! We got it!
Okay, now we're going up. It's second versus third here. Now, I like to say that we have an advantage with being on home field at Rainbow Wahine Softball Stadium. But obviously, Long Beach State, they must be a good. They're definitely a not must be. They are a good softball team, even though I actually haven't seen them before. But they are hard to beat against. In fact, you know what? UH men's basketball actually got 2 wins over them, and they've had some good luck over them lately. Obviously, if we're going to have a 3-0 series, that will be a huge, huge statement, let me tell you. Because, like I said, the one thing we've yet to do is get a 3-0 series. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, we actually had a potential chance against UC Riverside. But unfortunately, if you saw my last recap, University of Hawaii coughed up a 7-3 lead and ended up losing in that final inning where UC Riverside got 6 runs and eventually stunned the Bows at 9 and winning that one 9-7. So obviously we're going to need to come out firing. Everybody's going to have to do their part. I am a little skeptical because I'm not sure if having Dallas Millwood out there would be would make much of a difference. I like to think so, but there have been times where Dallas certainly came through and saved their bacon, like at the Cal State Fullerton final series where Millwood hit a walk-off home run in the eighth inning in the first game of the doubleheader, and UH ended up winning that one 13-11, and they were up 10-1 at one point. But Cal State Fullerton, they proved why they're the number one team in the Big West because they came back to tie it up essentially until Dallas Millwood saved their bacon, like I said earlier. Unfortunately, University of Hawaii came through and won that second game in a shutout 2-0. But we're definitely going to have to come out with our A game if we're going to come through with a 3-0 series. Now, I can't emphasize enough that a 3-0 series is a must because we had some potential chances. And fortunately, UH has won their last 4 series over others. And you're seeing a graphic right here, right now, of their winners. But if you notice, they're all 2-1. The last time they lost a series was at CSUN, and they were 1-2 there. They won the first one, but dropped the doubleheader. One of them was by a mercy rule. Now, obviously, we're heading into a pivotal matchup, as head coach Bob Coolin was saying on KITV4 News, that they have to come out and do well. And unfortunately, they've had some guys that they've had some girls that have been doing well and not been doing well. And some people have shown up, some people have not, some people have played, some people have not played. And obviously Dallas Millwood is one of them, but it should be noted that she is out for the season with an injury. And I like to think that's kind of contributed to some of the losses that they've gotten this year. But still, anyway, I do think that we could get a 2-1 series. I actually would have to admit that a 2-1 series against a team like Long Beach State would certainly make me happy. Obviously, it's not going to be easy getting a 3-0 series against a team like Long Beach State. As I said, is not easy. But we managed to pull off a 3-0 series against Cal State Fullerton last season in their final homestand. And unfortunately, I think they ended up going 2-1 against UC Davis on the road to wrap up the season. And so I hope that we can get a 3-0 series. We're definitely going to have to come out and show that we mean business. And when I say that, I mean, like, get on the board immediately and find a way to finish out, because that's what they didn't do against UC Riverside the first time around. And fortunately, they managed to flip the script and get to the doubleheader and win it all. So they have to. So I would like to think that we could get a 3-0 series, but that is the goal. A 2-1 series would certainly make me happy. So what they got to do is that they definitely got to come out mentally ready and come out like they play like they've done all season long, at least in a lot of the other games, because there have been some times where UH they either did not get off to a good start, or like what happened against UC Riverside, they saw a big lead go away because they were up 6-0 at one point, and then they ended up getting outscored 9-1 in the final few innings. And as a matter of fact, that game against UC Riverside in the Friday night matchup, UH got outscored 9-1 in those final 2 innings. So obviously, step 1 is to start out well. Step 2 is to defend. And step 3 is to finish out. So obviously, we're going to need a lot. We're going to need some luck on our side. We're going to need to come out well and prove that we mean business. Do I think we can get 2 wins, or at least 2 wins? Yes, I do, because we're on home turf. So anyway, we need to have a good start, and we need to have a good finish. Not just one game, not 2 games, but all 3. And if they can pull off a 3-0 series against Cal State Fullerton, University of Hawaii can sure as hell pull off a 3-0 series against a team like Long Beach State. Do I think they'll do it? Sure hope so. So we're going to need to do well. So the start's going to be key. And I definitely would like to see them defend well and play defense well on the court, or excuse me, on the field. So, so, we'll see what happens. And you will see a recap of all 3 games, depending on how I feel on Friday. Maybe you'll see a recap after that, after the Friday game, or even after the doubleheader. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'll see you guys again. I'll likely do a recap on Friday if I don't feel too lazy. So remember, subscribe if you haven't. Helps the algorithm, helps me out. I'm definitely warmed by all the support. I got my channel monetized on March 10th, and I know I got to fill out some stuff to make sure the checks start coming in, especially since I'm a college graduate. Anyway, so we'll see you all again. We'll see you all again for a recap after the Friday game, or perhaps after Saturday. So for now, well, I'm a Poner, everyone.